You muted. Hello, everybody. Here's Connor.
I say about that. There's some plan on my end. There's two of the intros talking. Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone on. Golly, this is another great start. Hey everyone, welcome to the All Elite Zone on YouTube and Twitch. We are here for our AEW Rampage live reaction. That's probably one of my worst intros ever, but I didn't. I had like
I mean, it wasn't good.
I had two streams pulled up at the same time, and I was hearing two different sides. Yeah, we're here for AEW Rampage. Tonight should be pretty good. We got a lot of people returning tonight. Um, as you can tell by the thumbnail, Dustin Rhodes and Keith Lee is going to be on tonight.
Yeah.
They're going against 2.0, which that's the opening match right now.
No time wasted.
I'm glad Keith Lee's back.
Man, me
Well,
too.
actually back because no more gray hair, no more Mordecai.
I mean, it's the Keith Lee that we know, you know?
Like that's the Keith Lee that got him over in NXT. That's what. Like his
No
best.
more Bearcat. It's all about Keith Lee right now.
He's had Bearcat version. He's had Limitless Keith Lee that we got right now. Then there's Mordecai Keith Lee.
Now, thing is, if you never seen Keith Lee in NXT, that was like some of the coolest stuff ever.
Yeah,
You had to
his
check out on that one.
yeah his what is that guy's name? His name's T-Bar now, but what was his name? Yeah, they changed his name to T-Bar, but he was a really big tall guy. Him and Keith Lee.
Feast Your Eyes. I forget his name, but
Him and Keith Lee
had
had a very good
Feast Your
match.
Eyes. That whole thing.
Yeah, him and Keith Lee had a really good match. I used to watch some of his PWG highlights.
Yeah,
that's where a lot of people have gotten known, especially a lot of the ones in AEW. PWG really put all these guys over.
Yeah.
Ty Valkyrie.
You ever seen the match between Keith Lee and Matt Riddle?
Yeah, that
was a banger. That was it.
Suplexes.
That was the shit.
Those suplexes from Matt Riddle suplexing Keith Lee were something.
Yeah, and Keith Lee had an answer for it. The natural. Look at the natural right now.
He's going back to his original look since day one AEW.
Yeah, thing is that you know what I think what's cool about this is that with Dustin, you know, he's playing that with the face paint. It goes half down, half like half he's half gold dust and half the natural. And it's like it's up to you to figure out, and that's the genius of it. I think. I mean, like the face paint is just that's war paint, That's to put distraction.
Yeah.
Oh, Dustin took a fall. Look at that.
It's good to see 2.0 as a team again. Like actually wrestling as a team. Because they're a good heel tag team.
2.0. Right here.
Looks like JAS is done because they're not wearing any of their JAS stuff. As we see on Dynamite, Jake Hager gave his hat to Chris Jericho and told him that he can't give him 100. I hope it is the end of JAS.
I don't like that.
I wonder what their plans are for Keith Lee because looks like Swerve and Darby's having a feud now. I think it's time to move on.
Yeah, I mean,
Like that story.
Honestly speaking, I mean, you have to end that story because for wrestling fans, that's what we care about. We care about the fucking story. Excuse me. We care about the freaking story. And you gotta give us a story. Otherwise, we don't care. I
The
mean, you cannot just give us you can't just give us stuff over and over and over and over again, expect it to be like, okay, that's cool. There has to be a change. There has to be a change of the course. There has to be a bookend to the story.
they just need to have
To
one final match and let that be it. But now they kind of got a little bit confused now with Swerve and Darby. I thought they were done with that, and now they're
but
going back into that.
but the thing is that what they're doing is that they're creating new stories while keeping an old one alive. I,
Yeah,
I'm not hating on that. My thing is this: I don't like when they just sit on a story and just do nothing with it.
yeah. It gets
This is what they're
really
doing right now. This is what they're doing right now. They're doing that. They're doing that with Swerve and Keith. They're just sitting on the story until something happens.
yeah. They just keep on dragging it out, dragging. Like ever since they had Rick Ross and that trench guy, that
Okay,
everyone
yeah.
became less interested in it. But I like
Thing
Parker;
is,
he's pretty good.
yeah,
But I think they should just like they need some kind of closure to it because
exactly.
they really haven't had
A
any
bookend.
closure. Yeah, I think they need just. Where's their next event? They got All In and All Out. One of them should be on one of the two, and that'd be the final match.
And thing is that this takes over so many fans' minds right now. I mean, like, I'm not the only person that thinks this way. You're not the only person that thinks this way. We both we both feel like this story has ran on too long,
Oh yeah,
and you
it's been going
need to
on
do
since last.
something with it. You
It's been
know,
going on since last year.
I
Like that's
mean,
way too long. I mean, long term storytelling does work because some stories like
yeah,
CM Punk and Jeff, but you can't just. I don't know. It's just a whole lackluster,
right.
drawn out.
The
It should have been
BS.
like this feud should have been over months ago.
Yeah,
Should
dude.
have been over months ago.
Listen, listen. The feud should have been. This feud should have been over at least. I would say about. I would say 6 months ago.
Yep.
I mean, and you're right. I'm thing is, there's nothing wrong with long term storytelling, but make it make sense. The thing is that they're taking a long story. They're taking a long, term story and making it to bull. And I feel like
Oh,
you know,
yeah. I know they had Keith Lee off TV for storyline reasons, and then I don't know if he was injured
yeah.
or
I mean, well,
what,
he had COVID, and
yeah.
he took time off,
But
and
there's no excuse for how long it's went on because he's not been injured throughout this whole entire feud.
exactly. So saying that, Connor, saying that, where does the problem lie?
It's all on one person. See, a lot of people like to blame the talent, but they don't get to choose. Uh,
Exactly.
like I see a lot of people bashing FCR, but they don't get to choose when they defend their belts or when they go against
Exactly.
this team. It's up to the people in charge.
Who's the main one? Who's the main man?
TK, person who
There
owns
you
the.
go.
I mean, I know there's
Exactly.
others in the bookend, but everything gets approved by one man.
Exactly.
He's turning 2.0 into pancakes.
Flapjacks.
I
Some
actually like
butter.
Keith Lee and Dustin as a tag team. Oh, he's gonna throw him?
Oh, you see that dude? He threw it right into him.
Yeah, he threw.
Like, you gonna take me? He's like, hey. He's like, you good? He threw it right to him. He threw it to him. That's so cool, dude. That's cool. That's cool.
I can tell.
You
Dustin
see
Rhodes.
how you see how
Ooh,
Dustin allowed Keith to throw him.
yeah,
He said, "Hey, I got you. All right, we're good. And he tosses him. That's trust.
Yeah. I noticed tonight, or a lot recently, they've been using a lot of AEW strictly signed talent, which is a good thing.
Oh, well, Justin breaks it up. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Justin breaks up the pin. Go ahead. I'm listening to you. I'm just.
Oh, that was good.
Oh,
He called him. Duh, they're trying to kill someone.
that was a slow drop toe hold. You see that?
He threw him on top of Matt Menard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's pretty cool.
What's their finisher going to be? No, he's just going to let T3 get on.
I think I'm making him. Okay, he's putting him up.
What come up must come down.
Oh, that's gravity. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
That was a good,
gravity.
that was a good
You're
match.
right, Connor. What goes up must come down. That's 1, 2, 3.
That was a pretty good match. I like seeing 2.0 as an actual tag team.
Yeah,
Do you want to know who actually books or like who actually like produces these QTVs? RJ City does.
that's believable.
He
I
actually
dig
produces.
RJCD though. He's you know why? Because he gets it, and I get it too.
I didn't know this,
And
but what's her name right here? Oh,
the one, her.
uh, the woman right here,
Yeah, I see her. I see her.
Harley Cameron. She was the one that sung the Inspiration theme song. She was completely different from when she was in Impact. That was
Hmm.
weird.
Yeah, wrestling's awesome. Did he just get?
That was weird.
What the fuck was that? He just jumped out of the pool. He's like, "Hey, I'm on TV."
And no one and Taya's right
I
after.
mean, this is like some old school. This is like some old school wrestling promo stuff, though.
Yeah, that sounded very old school.
That was very old school, and I dig it.
I hope to start having Taya win some matches. She lost 3 times in a row for the TBS Championship. She lost against Jade twice. Well, no, actually 4 times. No, not 33. She lost
Yeah.
against Jade twice on a Dynamite and on Double or Nothing. And she lost against Statlander on, I think it was Dynamite.
Yes, which I called.
So she needs a big win.
I ain't gonna lie. She's talented as hell, and I think she thing is that she's a great heel, and she's a great baby face too. But for me, I think she's like the best heel.
Yeah, when she brings her dog into the like she'll bring
Yeah,
her
she's
dog
like
and
the
stuff.
best, and
What the hell is this? That's what you give Taya.
whoa, whoa,
You can just end it
drag her
now.
back into the middle of the ring.
You can just
Justin
end it.
through the Liger lock. That's Justin through the Liger right there, bro.
It's gonna
That's
be the
Justin through the
shortest women's
Liger.
match. Is this gonna be the shortest women's match in AEW history?
Looks like it. It looks like it.
Yep. I know Jada and Statlander was short, but it wasn't that short. She got
Oh man.
she got the win.
Yeah, she got that one. You notice that she put the Justin through the Liger, the lock on there.
That's well, I'll talk about that a little later after
Yeah.
this. Well, because that's very interesting that she did that move. Oh, this is interesting. Tony and
I
Saraya. I don't think Tony and Ty Valkyries ever went against each other.
don't. I don't think so.
But I want to see it and don't want to see it because if they do it, Ty's gonna lose again. another big match. She doesn't need to lose anymore. At least do
Mm.
Saraya and Ty Valkyrie.
I think they're trying to put her, trying to make her a member. You know,
I can see that. If anyone's seen Taya's heel persona, it fits Tony Storm. It fits
and
them.
she could lead that. She could lead that faction. By the way, she could lead the Outcast right now. I mean, no bullshit. She could lead the whole. She could lead the whole faction, but they're asking her to be a part of it.
Well,
See what's going on? That Canadian sass. Nothing wrong with that.
him beating everyone and the person behind you, Tony.
I ain't
That is
gonna
true.
lie, man. They looking, man. The women are looking so good right now. As far as like,
I think AEW has the best looking women in in probably in wrestling right now.
I think as far as talent and looks, yeah. I mean, yeah,
Looks
talent. I
wise,
mean, no doubt. I
looks
mean,
what
they have a corner. I'm wondering why then that they haven't created a women's division of tag team. Uh, Tony, are you listening? Make a division, tag team division, women's. Book it. All right, go ahead.
I want to see this match, but I don't want to see it because Tony's going to win probably.
Who's gonna take it from her?
Probably the person behind her.
Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking, Connor. You realize she's plotting. She's staying there. She wants to be around the gold. She's gonna make sure she's there. And whenever nobody's watching, she's gonna take it.
Oh, it's getting
I like you're
intense.
thinking, Connor.
Now this is a good. This is an actual good women's segment.
I love it.
Two women who can actually talk and wrestle.
Yeah.
Oh, oh well.
no,
Oh,
notice who tossed who out of the ring. Did you see that?
yep.
Who tossed who out of the ring?
Saraya tossed
Yeah,
Tony.
exactly.
Oh, Lance Archer's next. Versus Trent Beretta.
Everybody's
Hopefully,
gonna die.
hopefully he's actually back this time because he was back a few months ago, and then on Rampage, and he beat a jobber and disappeared for 4 months. So hopefully he's actually back this time. But I think
Mm,
this battle of the belts coming up is probably gonna be the best yet. Luchasaurus versus Orange Cassidy. No. Luchasaurus versus Shawn Spears for TNT
yeah.
Championship, and now we got Tony and Taya.
Ugh. Thing is that I've said for so long that Sean Spears was underrated,
Oh yeah,
and I mean it's true. He is like the most underrated dude. He's the most underrated person there. I mean, like being consistent. Come on,
yeah. I know he was out for a little while because he has a child now, but
yeah, that's understandable.
some months there was no excuse for him not being used. But I'm glad now. It seems like on Collision, a lot more people like him, like Spears, Scorpio Sky, Miro, uh, House of Black. A lot more people are getting more opportunities.
Yeah.
Thunder Rose is supposed to be back in 4 to 6 weeks. She said,
Oh yeah.
"Yeah, that's what she said."
She done. She done. Is she done making her music?
She made music.
Yes.
I didn't know Thunder Rosa
She's
made
a
music.
singer.
Dude, like, there's a lot of unknown facts about Thunder Rosa. Like, she has a 18-year-old son or a 16-year-old son.
And no lie, I dig Thunder Rosa. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I like Thunder Rosa. I know Britt Baker doesn't like her from that All Access show,
Well, haters
but
gonna hate.
But it's crazy that the people that hate each other the people that hate each other the most put on the best matches, like Michaels and Bret
Yeah.
Hart,
Yeah.
Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa.
Well, true fact. You remember we were talking about Public Enemy a while back. Uh,
Yeah,
did you know that Public Enemy, they didn't like each other. They hated each other before until they got put together, and then they became Public Enemy. That's how that whole thing. 'Cause things they didn't care about it. They didn't like each other at all. They made great matches together.
yeah. It's crazy how that works. People who hate each other put on the best matches. Look at the comments. P Dog, thanks for watching. I hope Tony is fixing to sign any more. Just hope he is fixing to sign any more people. LOL. Yeah, probably Goldberg. I guess that's who you're referencing.
No,
I
don't you
think that's
speak of
who.
that. Don't you dare say that, Connor.
Like, I
Don't you
think
dare.
I would like to see Edge come to AEW, but I wouldn't call him anything except Edge. I wouldn't call him
You
Adam
know
Cole.
what? Honestly speaking, I want to see AJ Styles come through.
No, that
How
would be
about
good.
that?
That would be
How
good
about
because
that?
we've never seen an AJ Styles and Kenny Omega match.
Nuh-uh. And they
Or
have a perfect story.
yeah, because he kicked him. That was his last appearance in New Japan. Kenny Omega kicked him out of the Bullet Club, and then
Exactly.
uh, Brenda, thanks for watching.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Jess Thomas, thanks for watching. What do you guys think about the decline? The Dynamite decline? We were talking about
Yeah.
what is this? It's different. Who's he talking
Okay.
to?
All right. Now I'll say this. I'll say this.
Is he?
I don't think that it's declining. I think that it's just a. Uh, Honestly speaking, I think like it's just lack of content. I mean, like you can't get you can't just throw the same thing in people's face every day and
Early?
expect them to say, "Hey, that's it."
I
You
think
know.
we were talking about earlier with like how the story with Swerve and Keith Lee's been going on and on and on and on and on.
Yes, exactly.
I think
Yeah,
a
we
lot
were
of
just talking
people.
about that. Yeah.
I think a lot of people are tired of some storylines. Now the Bullet Club, not Bullet Club, BCC and Elite has gone like it first started out with Moxley and Hangman in
Yeah.
January, and then he got like Hangman got injured. Yeah, Hangman got injured, and then they had a match at Revolution, and then
So they say.
it's just been going on all year basically. But then they eventually added the Elite into it. Then the Blackpool Combat, then the Blackpool Combat Club. It's just been going on and on and on.
Yeah. I mean,
Like Collision seems like a fresh of breath air,
right.
a breath of fresh air. That ain't come out
I mean,
right at all. Uh,
it's different and it's different and you have new stories to tell
yeah,
and you have time to tell the stories without taking too much time. Does
which
that
I
make
hope
sense?
after Blood and Guts this next week that's it of this JAS. I mean not J. Golly, names tonight. BCC and
What?
Elite. Hopefully that's over, and then for All In and all that, they can start focusing on something new.
Jeez. I mean,
I want to see that they're. I mean, they haven't. I mean, they Dynamite used to get 900,000 to a million every week, but now they're stuck at 800,000. But they're still doing good in the top 100 telecasts on Wednesday. Like they're still in the top five.
I mean, they're putting on killer matches. They're putting on great matches. I
I'd
mean,
rather like
to me, I feel like they're killing it. It's up to people that they're to watch. And I mean, to me, I feel like I feel like they're doing the best they can with what they have. You know,
yeah. I just think they need to end some storylines and start some new stuff on Dynamite because the
right?
MJF and Adam Cole stuff has been pretty good. That's been really, really, really good.
I mean, that's dope.
Like stuff
I
like
love
that,
that.
like stories like that is what keeps fans coming back. Like fans don't come for matches; they come for storylines. I mean, of course, you need really, really good matches on the show, but you can't always expect matches to lead you through everything.
Right. And
because
the thing is that Adam Cole and MJF, they're both heels. They're
yeah,
both heels. You know, you're just picking the lesser of two evils. You know, like who do you think is better? That's kind of the thing. And like they kind of one up each other. And like oh, I'm better. No, I'm better. I'm better. And then and MJF has a shirt that says that says he's Adam
oh,
Cole baby. I'm like, I mean, that's like an insult.
oh yeah,
That's a total insult.
better than you, baby.
I'm better than you, baby. That's an insult. Now, to me, I'm thinking he's doing a fucking good job as a heel.
Uh,
And they're both heels. They're both heels. So now you have to pick between the lesser of two evils.
yeah, because on Dynamite it seemed like Roderick Strong isn't by he's not behind it. He's trying to warn Adam Cole, like don't trust the snake, like don't trust the devil, basically.
Right.
I'm curious to see where that's gonna go to, because oh, Jay the Snake's getting physical. What? He still got it.
Everybody's gonna die.
He clotheslined Trent. He still got it. I
A
remember when
big
he
bad
clotheslined.
Texan in the place.
I remember when he clotheslined John Moxley on Dynamite that one time.
Damn, that killed him.
I'm glad to see Lance Archer and Jake the Snake back.
Man, that's pretty cool though.
And I'm glad Lance Archer's getting this kind of match, like not just some jobber.
I mean, like, think of it though. I mean, I would never put like Lance Archer and Jake the Snake together, but
On
it works. It
yeah.
works.
It's hard to believe that they've been together. They've been together since 2020.
Yeah.
They've been together for a while. Like their best feud was probably Cody, but
Yeah.
they've had some other good ones too. Like they kind of teased Sting and Lance Archer, but they never did that. But the best
Yeah,
feud,
they did tease that. I'm not sure why they
yeah,
didn't come through with that.
yeah, that's when Sting first came to AEW, and then they were after the Darby Sting and Team Taz stuff. Seemed like that's what they was going to go with, but they never did it. I'd like to see Sting and Lance Archer, even if it's not a singles match, a tag match. Hey, they can put like Jake Snake in the match, but all he has to do is just do the clothesline, and that's it. And just stay on the outside.
Right.
Because we got Tully Blanchard.
Stand out there and make his money.
Because Tully Blanchard wrestled one time in AEW, which is wild.
If you want to call it a wrestling, okay.
He basically, it was like 6-man tag that one time. All he did was just a few moves.
I'll be right back.
All right. I'll go to some other comments. Ron, definitely thanks for watching. I haven't seen you comment for a little bit. Thanks for watching. Battle of the Belts is going to be good. Yeah, I agree. This looks like it's one of the best Battle of the Belts so far. Of course, as I said earlier, Luchasaurus versus Shawn Spears for TNT Championship. Then we just got confirmed Tony Storm versus Ty Valkyrie for the AEW Women's Championship. So there's probably going to be at least one more match for a title. I mean, they could do Hook versus Jungle Boy for the FTW Championship, but I don't know. They're going to add another match. They could do the House of Black in trios action, defending their trios championships. I don't know against who, but they could do that. Spears is better than a lot of others. Yeah, especially on the mic. He's a very good heel, Shawn Spears is. He's a great storyteller. Shawn Spears and Cody Rhodes is a good example of that. Spears is a very good storyteller. The first match was good tonight. I agree. Archer, yeah, it's really great to have Lance Archer back on AEW, and hopefully he's back for good this time. And I'm not, like after this match, we're not going to see him for another 4 months. Hopefully he's back. Hopefully he's on there for good. Actually getting it involved in stories, being I don't know. I'd rather have him in squash matches every week on Rampage besides having him do nothing. You know, he was on ROH one week, but ROH is just it's just not a lot of stories on ROH. So I'd rather have Lance Archer on AEW.
I agree.
Wow, he didn't get all that, but that's pure strength.
Oh,
Now these are matches that Lance Archer should be having.
oh, was
Like
that the power? Oh,
power
power
drive.
driver. That was a good power
Oh,
driver.
that's a big boy. He just power drive. 1, 2.
That's kick out. Damn, that was a good power driver though. That was a
Yeah.
great power driver.
If anyone's gonna kick out the power driver, Lance Archer is someone that can do it.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, that was a damn good power driver. You see that?
Yeah, that was
That was like
perfect.
Mr. Wonderful's power driver. Like a jumping
Perfect.
power driver.
I was trying to come up with an example of who that looked like because a lot of people used the power driver over the years, but Paul Ondorf looks a lot like that.
Yeah, Paul Orndorff. He had a jumping power driver.
Smiling,
Look at him smiling. He loves it.
sick person. That's why in his intro everyone dies.
Everybody dies.
I noticed in the AEW game they don't have that song on there. Like it sounds.
Well, I
The
mean,
same.
they had a
Ooh,
thing is that they had to do like legal things, so you
yeah,
can't say certain things.
I know they got a like wild thing they don't have, but I like his first theme in AEW better. The unscripted
Oh wait,
violence.
whoa!
Oh,
Oh, that was cat out. Jump out. Okay. Yeah.
oh, that,
Oh. Okay.
we
Go
could have
ahead.
an
Go
upset
ahead.
there.
Did you see that?
Oh, D. We might be seeing an upset.
Oh
Like
my God. He's going to the top. Oh, he hits him with the knee. You see that,
oh,
bro?
oh, that was a good knee. I think you messed up now because Lance Archer's finisher is on the top rope,
That's
so
that's when you knew he messed up.
this might be it. It's called the blackout.
Everybody dies. Boom. Now, do your
Hmm.
job, Rev. He's picking him back up. He should have pinned him right. Oh, he clotheslined him.
He wants to punish him.
If
That's
that
it.
wasn't enough, I'm gonna put
1,
you down right
2.
now.
Yeah, that was it. Oh, he did the clothesline.
Yeah.
He did
Look at
that.
Jake the Snake
Yeah,
applauding.
yeah, he did Jake the Snake's finisher. That was good. I like. Well, Chuck Taylor, you're getting beat up too.
He can get it too.
I wonder if Orange Cassidy's fixing to come out.
Nah, he's too chill. But
Hey,
I do see what you're saying, though.
he's gonna.
I see where you're going there.
He's
He
got a
picks
mic.
up a mic.
Oh, Orange Cassidy. Oh, both of these bitches die.
Look at Jake the Snake, man. He's wandering around, looking at this game. Bite him.
Oh, is Cassidy come out?
It's just where we're going.
No, this will be a good match.
Yeah.
But I want to see Archer win.
Nah. I would say that. Oh shit. Is that a choke slam? I'm not sure why Orange Cassidy walked down there. He saw what's going on. Why would you go down there? He's like, man, if I was him, I'd be like, nah, I'm good. And Jake the Snake picks up the mic.
We're taking his title.
He took his title.
Oh, Orange Cassidy is definitely winning now.
He took his title. What you gonna do now? Come get it.
I
That's
don't want
it.
to see. I really don't want to see Lance
That's
Archer
it.
lose.
That's it though. Jake the Snake just made it plain and simple.
Yeah, he's a straightforward guy. If you want your title back, you can fight us for it, even though it's not his title.
You want it? Come get it.
I really don't want to see
I
Lance
got it
Archer
right here.
lose. I really want to see him win. But the only way I'd like to, the only way it would work if he's losing is he's still on TV. Like after this, like if he loses against Orange Cassidy, it doesn't mean he's not going to be seen for 4 months. Like they should make like a full on story out of this.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, mi- uh, not long term, like midterm story.
I'd say now until we're in July, probably the middle of August.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just tired of seeing Lance Archer lose. Like it seems like they only bring him back when they need to put over someone.
I mean,
He did it with Moxley.
on American television, yes.
Yeah, I just want to see him put over more in AEW because basically, like Eric Rowan was telling us that they don't do a good job of their big men. I mean, it's all right to
Yeah, you're
have.
right.
I mean, you need a combination. Like you can't just have all cruiserweights go over. Like you got to have a mixture of big men and cruiserweights.
Exactly, I agree.
And
That's
AEW
what makes it,
and like
just watchable.
AEW is capable of doing it because they have talents with different styles. They got lucha libre, they got strong style, they got technical, they got half line, they got powerhouse, they got all of it.
You got Kitch's Catch Can.
Who is this? All right, yep.
I love how he throws his rub over the rope like he doesn't even care.
Toulouse. Sure. I don't believe a thing he says.
Is that for true? Is that for real? Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
That's the best part about wrestling.
Probably about to get beat up right now. It'd be something if Kenny Omega showed up. I think we will see a Kenny Omega and Nakeshita one-on-one match.
Oh yeah,
I don't know where, but
he's gonna beat him, and then he's gonna move on to CM Punk eventually.
the match with Lance Archer and Jay the Snake against Best Friends was very intense. Yeah, that was a really good match. Uh, and he didn't dominate the whole entire match, which was good.
Right.
You know what? Every time they use him, they put him against some random jobber, but that wasn't a squash match. That was a good back and forth.
That was a beatdown.
Jess Archer's. Yeah, that's tomorrow night on Battle of the Belt 7. That's when it's going to take place. Archer and OC.
Oh, you see
Damn,
it, Trish.
he's stomping a mud hole in this guy.
About to walk a dry too. Oh damn. He's beating the hell out of him. Oh goddamn. We're witnessing a beatdown.
Oh, he's trying to copy Kenny Omega's
Yeah,
moves.
I love how he comes to sit down when he comes to sit down when he beats somebody up. He's like, oh, okay, woosah,
Now the match
woosah.
I want to see, like Punk and Omega is my dream match for AEW. But besides that, Omega versus Buddy Matthews is because they call
Oh,
Buddy Matthews the Australian Kenny Omega because he moves just like Kenny Omega. He's really fast in the ring.
he tried the V trigger and he got reversed.
I think he was
Oh,
trained.
look at that German suplex with the bridge. That was
Oh,
cool.
that was good. I think Nakeshita was trained by Kenny Omega a little bit, so he's using a lot of his moves. which makes sense in the
You're watching
story.
Kenny Omega right now.
Suplex. A long suplex.
Oh, he's not gonna land that one. Oh, he got a super. Oh, superplex. That's cool. Now, the thing is, a superplex was a finishing move way back in the day. Like
Yeah.
this is like Cowboy Bob Orton, Randy Orton's dad.
You want to know a
That
good
was his
match for
finish move.
them? A good. What does he got here?
Oh, what is he doing? Oh,
Oh,
oh.
Senton. He got
He
some.
shot the ground his head.
He got some. Got some air on that one.
Oh my god.
If he would have done that to that guy in the middle, he wouldn't be able to. He'd be having trouble breathing.
Oh,
He got a
that's
lot
a
of air.
suiton right there.
Yeah, that could have been one of the deadliest.
That's a suiton.
If he would have done it like flat on his body, this is different from the Dark
That
Order.
was, dude. We are witnessing something pretty cool.
Dark Order's going back to to their cult days, which they really need to be taken as a serious tag team again, or treat
You
it.
see, do
Group
you
it.
notice that he took Christian Benoit's kind of gesture with the,
For Reynolds.
no he no he took at the end of that shot. He did the Christian Benoit kind of with the thumb to the neck.
Nikeshita.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
We are being spoiled as wrestling fans. Actually,
You know, a good match would have been. It wouldn't be a good match now because he's older and he has a lot of neck issues now. But Perk Angle, TNA Kurt Angle
Perk Angle.
versus Nikeshita. That would have been a really, really.
How about this? Kurt Angle in his prime
Yeah.
versus the Ketchka.
Now the Perk Angle thing was
That was a
not
TNA thing, but he was actually on Perks.
behind the scenes. It was not a good Kurt Angle, but in the ring, he was doing stuff that he had never done before. Like he was doing flips, like the one flip he did on Abyss. Like he never done that stuff in WWE. But Kurt Angle and Nikeshita, that would have been something. I don't want to see
think
it
about
now.
that. Think about that match though.
Like that would have.
That would be that's a banger.
I wish time travel was real, so we could go back in TNA days and get Kurt Angle, bring him back, and then have that match.
If only that's the thing. You can't turn back the clock.
Because video games are one thing, but actually witnessing it. But you can do anything. Like you can create any match you want.
Yes, of course.
Nowadays, you can do.
I mean,
on WWE, you can do any politician, any actor, any superhero, anyone basically.
In fact, no lie, I created a Batman and I also created a Superman and put them together and I figured out, okay, Superman's better. I don't care what anybody thinks.
I remember one time I seen someone made the Justice League as a stable on their WWE game one time.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool. Like one of the highest persons that's downloaded is Thanos. He's one the number one
Thanos. Yeah,
on the community. I sort of wish AEW had.
I got him on. I got him on my two. I got him on 2K 23. I also have. He's also on 2K22. So yeah. He's popular for some reason.
I don't know what kind of commercial this is.
Connor, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Is Batman a superhero?
It's an interesting question. Uh, in some ways, yes. Some ways, no. It depends on what. Are you talking about like in general, like movies or
In general, like
general?
in general, is he a superhero?
It's really hard. Yes and no. At first, and
What do you mean yes and no?
well, I read a lot of comic books. Now, at first, he was not received as a superhero. He was a vigilante.
He's not.
Which, what do you think he is?
He's like Iron Man.
He's
He's
definitely
just
got the tech
he's
side
just a
to
rich
him.
dude that solves crime.
Because I'll take the Christian, not Christian Bale. What was the latest Batman? The Batman. Uh,
The Batman.
yeah, by Matt Reeves. He's perceived as a basically a villain, but he's trying to do good in the city, but uh, people don't see him that way, and he proves
Right.
himself to the city. But that movie is probably the like that was a dark, dark, dark Batman.
It was yeah. It was. Thing is, it was good. It was dark. It was
Like
deep.
they
But
gave
I,
and
I, I, go ahead.
Ningo.
I feel like to me, I mean, you're right. He was kind of like a villain and a hero. He was kind of the anti-hero. He was Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Yeah,
or he was a rich dude that had money. He wanted to solve crime, and that was it. He's vigilante that had money.
I mean he eventually proves himself to well, not just Gotham but the world. Uh,
True.
but well, the Batman movie, like I like how they like a lot of Batman movies focuses on Bruce Wayne, but in the Batman they just focus on Batman, which I like because we know this backstory of the Batman of what happened.
Yeah, we know who Bruce Wayne is. Yeah,
Like we know his origin story. We know. I like how they went straight to the. If anyone hasn't seen the Batman movie, it's a really good movie. I like a lot of the other Batmans. Michael Keaton's never been one of my favorites.
Michael
I'm not
Keaton.
gonna lie.
Yes, I was gonna say that, dude. I mean, that was he was a great Batman, honestly speaking.
I liked him in his
Because
movies, but
yeah,
if anyone has seen that Flash movie, that's not Michael
yeah,
Keaton's Batman. Uh,
no, no. I mean, the whole point about the Flash is he was trying to go back in time to stop his mom from dying, and no matter what he did, he couldn't stop it. And it's pretty much a story of losing control and not have you have no control. And he didn't understand that.
yeah,
I mean, he did understand that, but he didn't. Does that make sense? I mean,
yeah.
like he no
Seen,
matter what he did, no matter what he did, he can go back in time, he can do whatever, but it was going to always be the same thing.
I seen the movie before it even came out, and I can't get behind someone else playing the Flash. Like I watched the TV show a lot, and I feel like he's the Flash. Like some people were just born to play certain characters.
Right.
I mean, he's not a bad Flash, but I didn't think that movie was good at all. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
Uh,
the thing is that
I like the
I understand
cameos.
that. The
Like there was a lot of
story of it though, they kept up with the story, and the whole story about it was that he was just that was the whole story is that he was just trying to make sure that his mom was okay, and no matter what he did, he couldn't change anything. No matter how fast you go, no matter how slow you go, you can't change. You can't change things that's going on. It's like kind of Back to the Future. No matter if you're trying to change something, something goes wrong. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty much. I mean, like I'm a nerd. I ain't gonna lie. The
I
whole
watched a
point
lot of
of it
stuff too.
all. The whole point of it all is just it's you can't control nothing. You can't.
Mm.
There's nothing you can control. We
That's
can
what I
be
like.
there,
That's what I
and
like
they,
about
you know.
That's what I like about the TV show The Flash. They really explained that a lot better. I feel like he actually saved his mom and he did all that, but he created an alternate reality.
Exactly. And
And
when
then
you do that, you mess something else up.
I mean,
So it,
you can try to fix it. You can try to you can try to like he basically he recreated his mom dying. He recreated everything, but when he went back, everything was different. Which
right.
that's kind of what they did in the movie
And the
at
thing
the
is
end.
that at the end of it all, his mom is still dead. You can't fix it. You just have to go on.
I think at the end of
That's
the
the
movie,
point.
they kind of established that because Bruce Wayne. That's what I hated. An old man is playing Bruce Wayne. I mean, was it George?
And
I
yeah,
think
you're
it
right.
was George.
And the thing is, you can't, you know,
I
go
don't know
back
what.
in time and try to fix something without messing something up.
No,
You
no.
know,
The Flash
you
does
know,
that
this,
best.
the space time continuum. You can't do that. You have to, and the thing about the movie is that you have to. What's not telling you what you see and what you're getting in your head, whether you realize it or not, is that you can't control anything, and that whatever
Mhm.
happens happens. And if you do try to control stuff, something's gonna mess up. And if you
Yeah,
mess that up, whose fault is that?
they bet in the movie they messed up a lot of stuff. Uh, if anyone hasn't seen the movie yet, I it was an okay movie to me. I mean, I like the cameos and there was a lot of good moments with Supergirl, but it is more comedy based. Seems like
Yeah, it was more comedy based.
every DC movie feels that way, except for a few. Except for a few. But James Gunn's over it now, and I don't know if his universe connects with that. I
That's the
know
point.
I know the Flash was supposed to be a reset, but it didn't really feel like a reset. It felt like
No,
it feels this more chaos because I don't want to see if you're gonna have a younger Superman, you need a younger Batman, right? Or
they
like
create the whole thing of the movie is that they're creating a bunch of universes for you to think about.
I just hope
But no matter what happens, you can't change anything.
I just hope James Gunn knows what
That's
he's
it.
doing. I hope he knows what he's doing with DC because he's the new person in charge everything because they recast everyone from their previous roles.
Well, we spoke about this for a long time, and I think we come to a common ground
What? Oh, what?
that they need to make the movies better.
Oh yeah. I the Flash movie should have been a lot better. Like it only lasted in theaters for 3 weeks. Then it went kaboom.
And the thing is that they're expecting you not to think about it. That's their thing. Is
Yeah.
that you read a book, you read a comic book, you throw it away. That's how they're treating it. They're treating the
They,
comic book movies like comic books.
that's what I like
Like you
about
think about it,
Marvel.
you throw it away. And the thing is that thing is that we're not dumb. We're not stupid. We read. We know what's going down. I mean,
DC, I don't think they made a good decision of hiring James Gunn. I really don't. I think more
it wasn't the
chaos.
best decision. It wasn't the best decision because I mean, they had
They
that
should
was
have
like
got Matt Reeves from the Batman universe because he seems to know a lot about Batman. He did a lot of things that a lot of Batman films never would have happened.
and see that's the thing though. I want somebody there that's gonna write a movie that I care about. You know what I'm saying? Like
Like the one
if you're
thing
gonna
I
make a
liked about
Batman movie, make it to where I care about it. Make it to where it makes sense and it's plausible. I mean, thing is that I mean, watching the movies, personally speaking, I feel like I mean, not only have I guess over the years, uh, it's hard to explain. To me, I feel like you shouldn't waste your money on BS. And
exactly.
if
That's what people did on
it,
the Flash movie.
Yeah,
They didn't go see it, or they just pirated
exactly.
it at a home.
Well, actually, it was put on HBO Max, and
Yeah,
well, they call it Max now, but it was put there,
I
and
just WB is just a complete mess. Well, at least DC is. Like the one thing I like about Marvel is they got one. Now some of their recent stuff has been a little bit questionable, but they have like they've had stories that focus on all characters, but in each movie focuses on its own storyline. If that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah. I mean, you're
And,
making total sense
and like
because
DC
with
has the better characters than Marvel, I feel like, but they just don't. They just
pay
don't
attention,
have good stories.
right? So they make characters and just leave them there.
You know, like that's one of the most iconic characters. So Superman and Batman. That's all you gotta say. But they, I don't
I
know.
mean,
They
what about
just
the green? What about the Green Lantern? What about I
Green
mean,
Lantern's been one of my favorite superheroes, but we've never really got a
we ne-
true.
we never
Uh,
really. You're
how do
right.
you
We
look
never got a true story to that
I
as
mean,
far as a movie.
I guess you can consider animated, but live action we've never really gotten that. I mean,
I
I
mean,
actually
because
like.
because all right, believe it or not, the Green Lantern is black. They may put him in the comics as white, but the Green Lantern was black.
Well, they got multiple versions of. There's John
Well,
Stewart.
the first one was black. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, I actually got a few. Who is there? There's Hal Jordan, John Stewart, Guy Grader, Kyle Rayner.
Yeah,
There's a few girls in there too. Uh, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. Uh,
I know my comic books, bro.
you know the like I've got a lot of. I don't watch it. I don't read my comics like I used to. But when I got around
I'm,
wrestling, I got
but
into
I'm
like
telling you right now that the Green Lantern was black and they whitewashed him. Now everybody thinks that he was a white dude. And now I'm not racist. I'm saying that the Green Lantern in the comic books he was a brother. Do your research. Do your knowledge. He was a brother.
I know they got kind of like the Flash. They got multiple versions of the Flash. They got well one of the movie Barry Allen. Then they got Wally West. Uh, which I don't like how they did it in the show. They changed some of the they tried to change the comic books in the show. But I don't like when they try to recreate stuff from the comic books. But they try to twist it
Yeah.
into their
They
own
try to
story.
yeah, they try to kind of make it their own thing.
Which I want to see a Green Lantern movie with like a lot of them. Like the main two is Hal Jordan and John Stewart.
Yeah. Well. Whew.
But Green
I can talk
Lantern,
about comic books all night. Green Lantern. Yeah, think about that one.
but the Green Lantern, that's just crazy how they haven't focused on. I mean, they had the one movie with the what's his name? He plays Daredevil. Uh,
Ben Affleck?
no, no, no. He played no, not Daredevil. Deadpool. He plays Deadpool.
Oh, he's talking about
He was
he was in
Pikachu in the.
he was Pikachu. Yeah, I know you're talking about. He was Van Wilder.
Now, I liked his suit. I liked everything, but it was just the story. Like everything looked good, but it was just a rushed movie.
Hmm. I understand that.
But anyway, we've got a lot of comments here. Gordon, thanks for watching. I made Shrek on WWE 2K19. Has Fight Forever been good? For me, I think it's been pretty good. Really, really fun game. I just wish they would fix how you can kick out of stuff. I don't like the way you have to kick out. At least on PS5. I don't know
The
what stuff
mashing
like.
the buttons. Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. You can't kick out of anything, especially online. That's so irritating.
It's a button masher.
Like I'm 72 and 84 online, which it was worse than that. But
I ain't
uh,
gonna lie to you. I haven't even gone online with it yet. So
like there's some people like they're like 502, and then you're going against them online. They reverse everything.
102.
Yeah, It
Hey,
was
yo.
ridiculous. I feel like they're actual people who made the game when they're. But what about
Well,
for
to
you, Mel?
answer your question,
What?
yes. Well, Connor answered it also, but I will say
What?
this: it is fun. It is addictive. It reminds me of mayhem. It reminds me of you know, NWO, WC, no, WCW, NWO, Revenge, all that stuff. Now, what are you reacting? What are you reacting to, Connor?
Well, Athena just lost her first match this entire year.
Oh, should be fine.
Willow's moving on to the Owen Hart tournament finals against Ruby Soho. I got Ruby Soho winning it all. Now, I had Sky Blue winning it all, but she lost against Ruby Soho.
That's my girl.
So got Athena. Ruby Soho and One Nightingale tomorrow night on Collision.
All right.
That's gonna be a good one. Collision. Yeah, Collision looks pretty good. Like they only got 3 matches, but uh, the one match that's gonna take up a lot of time is the FTR and Bullet Club Gold. 2 out of 3 falls. So it's probably best to just have 3, so you have time for everything. Then, one match it doesn't get cut short. But they got Battle of the Belts too. So, this Battle of the Belts coming up looks like the best Battle of the Belts ever. Uh, with the
It's
match
gonna be
card,
awesome.
Dina versus Willow. Yeah, that was earlier.
And I still love Willow.
I like Willow. You guys should make a channel about other stuff in wrestling. I actually thought about that one time. Just
Yeah, we were talking about that. We have been talking about that.
stuff. I guess we could talk wrestling on occasionally, but stuff like outside of wrestling, like superhero stuff, movies, other stuff. I don't know if
If
you
you
know.
want it, we'll
You
do
never
it.
know. Like, you never know. I never thought I'd be doing this podcast. I never thought I'd start this, but uh, it
Here
really
we
comes
are.
down to availability. But I would definitely be interested in doing something like that because just the talk we did have was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Uh, do you like the Batman movie? I liked it.
All right. We just entered that question. We just entered that.
I liked the Batman movie.
I mean, it was okay. I ain't mad at the production.
Yeah. Yeah, Rampage was pretty good tonight. I really liked the return of Lance Archer. That's what I was mainly looking forward to tonight was Lance Archer's return.
The good old
Uh,
Texan.
yeah, he'll be in action tomorrow for the International Championship against Orange Cassidy. Uh, I hope we get an episode of one of these because at Battle of the Belts, not many title changes has happened besides Scorpio or Sammy beating Scorpio. That was the only title change.
Oh, I mean, come on.
But besides that,
Scorpio.
we've never seen any title changes hardly. But Collision's looking pretty good tomorrow. They got 3. They got CM Punk and Ricky Starks, Willow and Soho, and FTR versus Bullet Club Gold. 2 out of 3 falls. Uh, then of course Battle of the Belts. We'll be live for all of it. This is the first time in AEW history that they will be live for 3 hours. They've done 2 hours. Now they went over 3 hours on pay-per-views, but TV wise, 2 hours of Collision, then an hour of Battle
We
of the
buying
Belt.
that time up.
So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow for all that. The announcement has been made on social media because I'm still waiting to get that graphic ready. But we confirmed it Wednesday on Dynamite that
Yes, confirmed.
we confirmed on Dynamite this Wednesday that the first African American Intercontinental Champion Ahmed Johnson will be on here August 2nd. I picked that date in particular because it's the 200th episode of Dynamite. So I wanted to do something big for the occasion because 200 episodes is quite a lot. That's
Yeah.
like it feels like the AEW just started a few days ago, 2019. That's when they started. But 200 episodes is a very big milestone for a company that people said wouldn't even make it a year. Like they said AEW wouldn't make it a year, they wouldn't be around in 2 years, and 200 episodes that they've done. Yeah, Ahmed Johnson will be on here at 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm really looking forward to Ahmed Johnson. He's definitely interesting individual who did a lot outside of wrestling too. Uh,
Mm.
and there's a lot of questions that I'd like to know about him, but I don't want to research it because I want to ask him myself. Uh, Instead of going to the Wikipedia, him being the Wikipedia and telling us all stuff. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely subscribe down below. Down below at 359 subscribers, our goal is 540 years over with.
Yeah, we're getting up there.
Yeah, we've got a lot more subscribers this year. Uh, Definitely check the links in the description below: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Spotify, and Podbean. Twitter and Facebook for mainly everything we do, whether it's guest announcements, show updates. We do a lot of stuff on there, and AEZ Canada is coming up pretty soon. That's going to be out very, 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 very soon. AEZ
We got
Canada.
you covered.
Yeah, all AEZ Canada will basically taking over the. A lot more stuff will be posted about them when we get that going. Not because, uh, not because one's better than the other, but they've got a lot of great ideas. So
AZ is doing some big things, and
the
check it out. Subscribe, hit the like button. You know what to do.
and the more subscribers we get, the bigger names we can have on here. I really want to get Bret Hart on here. He's it seems impossible, but anything is possible in wrestling.
Never say
Uh,
never.
yeah, that's what they say in wrestling. But yeah, I'd love to get bigger names on here. So definitely share with your friends, share with your family, uh, and keep it
Share
spreading.
with your mom, your mom's mom, and your mama's mama. All of them.
Yeah, and maybe their mom's still alive, and they'll subscribe. You never know.
And their best friends.
Yeah, but yeah, our goal is 540 years over with. Yeah, I thought Rampage is pretty good. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. Uh,
You know what? That's pretty
Pretty good.
fair. Actually, I thought that it was pretty. It was a good show. It really was. I mean, it didn't disappoint. Actually, uh, personally, I would give it a solid 8.
Yeah, I seen 7.98 seems pretty fair. Uh, yeah. I think that's it.
That's it, folks.
Oh, we got one more comment. Gordon, you okay? Jacobs.
Yes, I'm okay. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, he's alive and well. But yeah,
Here kicking.
yeah, can't really think of anything else. But yeah, definitely Facebook and Twitter, AZ Canada, a lot of stuff will be posted on that. So yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow for a collision and Battle of the Belt 7.
Thanks for tuning in. Peace.